Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Happy Friday, one and all. It's almost the end of April. It seems like this month went by so fast, but there was so much to the month of April because of the, Invictus Games. Can't believe I couldn't get that out. But yes, because of the Invictus Games, there was so much to this month. Um, oh, okay, there it is. Excellent, excellent. All right, slides are up. Hello, Gwendolyn Daniels, Annie Bullard, Adrian Barrows, Anna Espinoza, Mo Shannon, Donna Black. I hope you're feeling better today, Mo. Let's see, Fancy, Prudence Montague, Robert Collins, Carolyn Mentor, Elizabeth Anders. Nice, nice. Miss okay. Mystic Toxins is here. Okay. Oh, Beverly Hardy wants to say hi to a few people. Let's see if we can help out. There you go, Bev. In the meantime, I'm gonna put this up here and I'm gonna ask you guys, does anybody know where this place is? Does anybody recognize this place? I was so impressed when I saw it. I was just like, wow, that is impressive. Okay. Hello, TCC son. JJ, hi. Um, Cat Harlem. Oh, nice. Welcome. And Janine Bell. Why don't I make this font baby boomer friendly font? That's what I need. A baby boomer friendly font so I can see what's on the board here. Okay. Church Nellie is here. Carmen Bennett, Joan Commonwealther, Sheila Watson, Veronica uh, Akapong, and Veronica. That just said that, didn't I? Carolyn Tubbs. And hello, Anastasia Isabella. And who else? Okay, Kenitha Ash. Hello. 350 in 4 minutes. I love it. That is excellent. So if you guys, yes, Anna Espinosa, that is a tower. Yes, it is a tower. Uh, Anybody else recognize this place? Hello, Ronnie Vanna, Alita Portress, Karen M, um, Mary H. Anybody recognize this place? Not a clue, huh? Yes. Hello, moderators. Hello, moderators. Thank you for that. Yeah, let's give a big shout out to the moderators. Hello, moderators, says Myra. Yes, yes. Who got that? Karen. Serena Williams has been honored with a building after her Nike named after her. That is the Nike building. Yes, I mean the Serena Williams Nike building. What an impressive structure. I just saw this yesterday. I'm like, how did I miss this? But because of the pandemic, that's something I find myself saying so many days. How in the world did I miss that? Well, I know how I missed this. It had something to do with a global pandemic. But life continued in so many sectors of our country, like, for instance, the building sector. Buildings were delayed for a while, but once they continued, this impressive structure was one of them. It has a lot of creative spaces, according to Serena Williams. Let's move this out the way so you guys can get a good look at it. The whole building takes your breath away, Williams shared in the Nike press release. Every element, everywhere you go, is an opportunity to I think it's to be inspired. Let's see. Yes, to be inspired. I couldn't see that. There we go. I hope this building encourages people to bring out the best of themselves and to dream bigger than they thought possible. Well, in those rolling hills of Oregon, that seems like a place a person can be creative. What I love about it is that everything around it is so lush and green and organic, and almost as though it is a plant itself. The building seems to grow right out of the countryside. So, very, very impressive. And hi, Susie Q. You guys know how much I love architecture. That's like one of my favorite things. Architecture says so much about how we live. And every building seems to have a face and a personality of its own, just like people. So, Yvonne Clark, are you here today? Yes, welcome. Hi, happy Friday to you too. Emilia Rodriguez is here. Tosh Mack, hello. And again, thank you, Karen, for guessing the proper building. Yes, that is the Serena Williams building at the campus of Nike in Oregon. Oh boy, I need to use my neck massager. Oh, my neck. I love that popping sound when I roll my head around. Oh my goodness. Which is the same sound that my knee makes and so many other parts of my body. Sister wants to say hi to a few people, so let's help her out. We encourage viewers and listeners to go to the Invictus Games site and BBC. I think is political TV. So the views will be increased and it will help them carry it next year. Yeah, you know what? Good idea. Yes, we have to support Invictus. Even if you watch it again and again, that will help the ratings. And um, we want Invictus to be even larger when it goes to Dusseldorf. Okay, here's another view. See that? Lots of ways to escape and, get into little huddles and get very creative. They have a bunch of creators there. So the small print at the bottom it says Serena Williams is the lead platinum. Of course, they're speaking about the building. Serena Williams is a lead platinum. Now, lead certification, in case you don't know, lead certification means that it has the highest of energy as well as insulation and repurposed materials. So it says lead platinum certified building was designed to be energy and resource efficient with a focus on water efficiency, material usage, indoor environmental quality, and wetland improvement. So I guess the Jeremy Bitterman, courtesy of Nike. I don't know if that's the photographer or the architect. Probably a photographer. But yeah, so a lead certification, lead certified buildings, they have different levels of lead certification, leadership and energy and environmental development, something like that is what it means. But that means that the building is very environmentally friendly. They do things like capture the rainwater, and they'll use that rainwater for like flushing toilets or watering plants. Not meant for human consumption, of course, but capturing that rainwater means that there is less impact on the local sewer services and all that kind of stuff. Also, they will let the water dissipate ever so slowly back into the ground. So, LEED certification is a big deal, and I'm very proud that that building has that certification. Here's another view. The Serena Williams building is the largest on Nike's campus and includes a 114-seat theater named after her daughter, Olympia. I didn't know the girl's name was Olympia. I love that. That is such a cool name. It is I believe oh gosh, I can never pronounce his name. Anyway, I believe her husband is of Greek descent. and Olympia is very much a Greek name, especially for girls. Olympia, if you remember the actress Olympia Dukakis, um, fine actress, and also the sister, I think she was a sister of Michael Dukakis, the former governor of Massachusetts, I think. Yeah. So yeah, that name Olympia is not so uncommon for girls of Greek descent. So very, very cool. Love the name. So yeah, just thought I would share that with you guys. As you know, Serena and Meghan Markle have been knowing each other for a long time. I think they made an acquaintance the day they volunteered for something. As you know, Serena Williams loves to give back. They go back just like cornrows. So I am in a particularly happy mood because it is Friday, and even though I don't have great plans for the weekend, it's still. Oh, thank you, Alexia Ohanahan is of Armenian descent. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. I thought he was. Oh, he's kind of like Kardashian descent. They're Armenians, right? Okay, thank you for that. I didn't know that. So I wonder if that's a typical name for the Armenian community. I have to look into that. Okay. All righty. Oh, okay. So we're going to change gears. We're going to change gears, and I need a break beat. Come on. Just so you know, guys, I am going to be all over the place today. Um, so the break beats are going to be coming quite frequently. I have more followers than Sharon has viewers. Love that for you, girl. Well, maybe these two should stop whining and complaining about black women. Um, if you notice, the I watched the what is that show with the young people? The one that I always tout about being such a great news source. The oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it. But you know, the something news. Um anyway, they talked about the low ratings that they received on that news show with Pierce Morgan today. Um and well, Pierce Morgan is not a viable product anyplace but Good Morning Britain. That was the last place. And the Novara Media. Novara Media had a great what do you call it? What? What? What is that? Is a sixth famous American is the sixth famous Armenian? The Kardashian is okay. All right. I thought you know what I thought that said is that he was related to them. I'm like, what? No, tell me that's not true. Not that you know what? I don't have it in for the Kardashians. Um, you know, they're making their money however they make it. Long as they're not bothering the Duchess of Sussex or the Duke of Sussex, I don't care what they do. That's pretty much how I gauge things nowadays. As long as you're not bothering Harry and Meghan, I don't really care. Um, let's see. Apparently, bullying Meghan clearly isn't helping with the ratings like it used to, Baron. Well, thank you so much for that, Sussex Squad Family TV. I think you're absolutely right. It is not a bankable endeavor these days to go after the Duchess of Sussex. Now, for the big tabloid newspapers, you know, combining forces, meaning that let all those hateful journalists or so-called journalists and everything, yeah, you can still make some money with your tabloids. But as for individuals like this on television, there are so many choices of what a person can turn on television. most people stream things nowadays, right? Most people are streaming things. Like, for instance, there are 634 people streaming this channel right now, which is why there are 634 people that are not streaming something someplace else. And yes, alone, that's not a big number. But if you consider all the people, all the places streaming things besides looking at that hoghead Pierce Morgan, then it really turns into something greater. So, again, I don't know why he thought he was going to take the world by storm by going after a woman of color, a black woman, a woman of African American descent. Why in the world did you think that that was going to be profitable? Um, I heard this reason why Sharon supposedly moved back to the UK. Maybe she returned because she thought the show was going to take off. I don't know. But you know what? I bet you she still has a property here somewhere. I'm willing to bet you she still has property here. She'll go wherever the money is. I would do the same thing. So let me see. Here it says, "Hello, Baron and Squatties. To God be the glory for the things our God is doing with through and for our Sussexes. Our God is in control as we keep praying for our faves and Mama Doria and all of God's children." I'd say amen to that, Jacqueline Squash. Thank you so much. I will throw a big amen at that one. Okay, somebody else wants to say hi to a few people. Okay, and Sheila Watson says, "Thank you, Gwendolyn Daniels. I actually retired in September last year, but my former job needed an extra hand cleaning up the files." Sheila Watson, that is so cool that you went back to help out. There is a shortage of employees all over this country. So, that's nice that you're pitching in. Okay, absolutely beautiful building named after a beautiful woman. Absolutely, Phyllis Johnson. I love that place. Okay. And one more thing here. Kim said, Kardashian said that can definitely empathize, that is, with the couple. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Yeah, a lot of people hate the Kardashians or just despise them or whatever, but you know, I tell you what, I would pay good money to see the what's her name, Kim Kardashian. I would pay good money to see like a reality show with Kim Kardashian and the former air hostess. I think they they are quite tenacious women who um, had visions for their families, and whether or not you like either one of them, um, what they say, don't hate the hustle. Long as you're not messing with the Sussexes or the Obamas or the Bidens or the Harris, what's the husband's name? Doug Umhoff or whatever, Umfenhoff, whatever. As long as you're not messing with them and a few other people I could think of, like Auntie Maxine Waters and oh, uh, Bill and Hill. Yeah, it's a few people. Long as you ain't messing with them, then I don't care what you say or do. Have at it. Go after some of the those right wing nut jobs. Okay, let's see here. Let me take that away. So Pierce Morgan's TV ratings plummet again, while Sharon Osbourne's show drops to just 10,000 views. 10,000 views. I think my last video had 10,000 views. Woo! I think my last video had 10,000 views. Are you kidding me? There are 66 more or less million people in the United Kingdom. And you mean to tell me that they only had 10,000 views? And that was as of last night, whatever time it was where that screenshot comes from. Wow. Just wow. I tell you what, that hoghead may have set a land speed record when he ran out that studio that day. That hoghead may have set a land speed record when he ran out that studio, but he ain't gonna set any records when it comes to ratings. What a loser. Yes, Pig Morgan is a dried up sponge, and his so called shows are awash. Before that garbage hits the airwaves. Yeah, it was a wash before that garbage hits the airwaves. Absolutely. Well, you know what? He can. One thing he has proved. Oh, you know how they say when pigs fly. Well, as long as he holds a frequent flyer mile credit card, then we know that to be true. Don Robinson Gales, £5 super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you, and happy Friday to you. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're on to a break beat. Let me take a peek and let me see. Yes, yes. Okay. I was so inspired. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm in a bit of a silly mood today, but I was so inspired by something one of the squatties said to me that I decided to make an easy graphic chart, slide, whatever you want to call it, so that everybody can see exactly why my theory. I don't need DNA. I don't need a genealogist. I just know from my hunch that this is true. I just know it's to be true. Now, I can't prove it, so I'm just going to say I'm alleging for now. But in my heart of hearts, I know that there's some kind of connection there. Thank you so much, Elaine Parker. Thank you for the super sticker. Happy Friday to you, and thank you for being a member of Royal Sussex. Yes, thank you so much. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Yes, take a look there. Thank you again, Elaine. And thank you, Don Robinson. And happy Friday to you both. Thank you for watching Royal Sussex. So, yes, that is my theory. I'm going to stick with that. Hello, Lucy Wynn. But if you can see the resemblance, you can see the resemblance. It literally jumps out the screen at you. You know, how many times have you guys heard Aunt B say, "Oh, Andy, oh, Andy, oh, Andy"? Yeah, don't need a DNA test. My hunch is all it takes. I just know in my gut, I just got that feeling that there is a relation there. Just the visual cue. I believe Aunt B was not as pious and as, shall we say, as forthright as we thought she was. We thought she was, a member of the local house of worship, and that she, yeah. Well, what was her name? Frances Bouvier, whatever her real name was. I tell you, she obviously was a woman of many talents. Not only could she bake the best apple pie in town, not only had she gone up against what was her friend that used to oh gosh, I forget her friend's name, that troublemaker. But yeah. So you guys think about it this weekend, get back to me Monday and and let me know what you think about it. So all right. Um time for another break beat, I'm sure. So there you have it right there. New York City, April 1st, 2008. There's Tina Brown, Vicky Ward, and La Mer host a party honoring Susan Nagel's new book. What is that? Marie Teresa at Tina Brown and Harry Evans' home, April 1st, 2008, in New York City. Um, and then, all right, I already shared that with you, but take a look at the other guy right there. They talk about, I mean, let me see, they talk and write about everything but their own life story. Hi, Tina Brown. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Um, apparently, they're saying that she is a big Trump supporter, allegedly, amongst other things. But she runs in circles with people that are consistently anti Sussex, which is absolutely disgusting by itself. Not to mention, she's written that book that, you know what I'm trying to say. I mean, do I really need to spell it out? No wonder. That's all I can say is no wonder she talks out of both sides of her mouth. One day, or a couple of years ago, she was expounding upon all these virtues of the Duchess of Sussex. And then next thing you know, she writes this book, and she couldn't be more, um, I guess, mean spirited if she tried. Thank you so much for that, Josie. Let me see. It's my son Stephen Aday's sixth birthday today. Happy Friday, squatties. Baron say Royal Sussex again. My baby wants to hear it. Well, happy Friday to you, Stevens. I'm Steven, that is. Happy Friday to you, and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Happy birthday. Sixth birthday. That is wonderful. Happy sixth birthday to you. And thank you all so much for the super sticker. And thank you for being a member of Royal Sussex. Yes, happy Friday. Wow, that's great. Sixth birthday. Lovely. Happy birthday. Okay, let me drink some water. I think I'm a little dehydrated. Okay. Um, let me. I wonder if there's another breakbeat coming. I think there is. No, no, that was it. I think I put it all on one slide. So, okay, let me look at your comments before I carry on to the next thing. Yes, happy birthday. There it is right there. Okay, Tina Brown files are out. Mario, thank you for that. Laugh out loud. I love the Sussex squad so much. Cool. Thank you for being here. Let me see. Let me see. Ramadan. Kareem. May Allah bless everyone. Thank you for the good work, Baron. Thank you so much. Yeah, it is still Ramadan, is it? Is it still Ramadan? Oh, I used to work with people when I first learned about Ramadan, and it was just like, oh, I had to stop eating stuff in front of them like that because I would graze through my entire workday. But yes, happy Ramadan. Okay, what do we have here? I was watching TikTok yesterday and saw an excerpt of a man who was introducing Afro Annie, and he introduced her as the Prince of Wales. She got a big laugh out of it. I corrected him. Did that really happen? They introduced her as the Prince of Wales? Oh my gosh. Not the Princess of Wales, the Prince of Wales. That is too funny. Okay. Oh, and Elizabeth Anders, happy Friday. Please keep up the laughs. Keep the laughs coming, rather. God bless you. Thank you, Elizabeth Anders. Thank you for being a member, and thank you for watching Royal Sussex. All right. Okay, so let's go to the next one. All right. I'm going to need a break beat. Thanks again for the super chat. And where is Afro Annie? As you know, you guys, I have been sharing whatever photos from the Invictus Games that I suppose that you may not have seen. There's actually a video of the Duchess of Sussex from another area, which I forgot to do today. But anyway, there's the Duchess. Oh, I know why I didn't use it because there's music in the background that is copyrighted that I couldn't use it. But yeah, so there's the Duchess of Sussex strutting across the lawn in that oh gosh, what did they call that jacket? I know it's like a Chanel lookalike jacket, and the boyfriend jeans rolled up just so, and her ballet slippers, and the gold plated aviators. All right, hit it, Afro Annie. Okay, you guys, you know there's an invisible contract, right? Afro Annie, in most of the pictures that we saw, her hair seemed her hair seemed to be a little flat. So I had to do some digging and I had to find the uncontracted because there's the invisible contract. So I had to find I I had to find the photo where the contract was not enforced, and I knew I'd find it. That's right, right on, Afro Annie. I knew I would find one where they didn't like take a hair down about a foot or two. And so when you look at those photos that's been streaming online for the past week, those photos are so fake. These are the real photos. Yes, Afro Annie came strutting around that corner, picking her hair out for the photos, and she just got caught off guard. See there? She's tucking a little bit of her fro behind her ear. She's got her pick in her hand. That is the real photo. So that other stuff, pay pay no attention to that other stuff. This is the real photo. See, it's an invisible contract. There is an invisible contract. And in spite of all their efforts, whenever I can find the real photos, I'm going to share those with you. So that is the real Afro Annie, not those other ones that they've been sharing. Oh, you guys. Now, I didn't do anything to this photo. This is absolutely genuine, real Prince Harry. Look at Prince Harry. This was trending on Twitter yesterday. Look at Prince Harry protecting his grandma and his great grandma. How sweet is that? I'm a little shocked though. I didn't know that the queen mother was even shorter than the queen, but yes, there was someone in the family that was actually a little shorter than her. That is so sweet. Look at Prince Harry. You don't see that other prince. He's probably somebody somewhere nudging somebody's face in the mud. But this one is actually taking such good care of his grandma. I just love that. This is why we love Prince Harry so much because of his nurturing spirit. Yes, Harry is a gentleman. He is. Thank you so much, Glorietta. Thank you for the super sticker. And thank you for being a member. And the most happiest of Fridays to you. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Yeah, I love this photo. Prince Harry, look at how stiff his arm is. He is being a gentleman. He is being a soldier protecting his granny and his great granny. See how stiff his arm is? That is the soldier protecting his granny and great granny. Yes, that's a little gentleman. I saw this trending yesterday and I was just like, "Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at him. Just adorable." Yeah, and look at that Opie Taylor hair. Look at that red Opie Taylor hair. Isn't that adorable? Such a cute kid. So nice, so polite, kind. Yes, Harry is a true gentleman. Let me see. The other prince is probably walking ahead, not sharing his own umbrella. Yes, he's probably pushing one of the queen's guards' face in the mud or jumping on somebody back, riding their back around the place or something. You know how he roll. Okay, so let me take that away. Here goes another one. I'm pretty sure you all have not seen this one. That one right there, absolutely breathtaking. That is our Duchess of Sussex. Don't know when it was taken, but just takes your breath away. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, hit it, Eddie. Well, how different it is for the Cambridges. As you can see there, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, nothing has changed since this photo was taken. The day this photo was taken, that was when they celebrated the RAF 100th birthday, the 100th anniversary of the Royal Air Force. And then, of course, you can see the Cambridges to the left. Down there, even the Prince of Wales and his emotional support, Camilla, smile at each other, but not so much with the Cambridges. They just, that type of warmth could freeze a glass of water. Thank you so much for the super sticker today, Karen. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. And you guys, I have to say, Karen was quite adamant about being able to participate in the live chats. And thank you to Miss VSN for helping because, for whatever reason, some glitch in the system. Every time I see Karen, I'm so flattered and reminded by the fact that Karen wanted to make sure she was able to participate in the live chats by so I had to manually put her in there. She wasn't blocked or anything, but for some reason it just wasn't working. And so thank you, Miss VSN, for making that possible. But it just really felt good, Karen, knowing that somebody wanted to participate enough to um, you know, make their voices heard. So I really, really appreciate that. Okay, so let me take a peek. Are we changing gears? Yes, we are. We are changing gears. So I told y'all I'm gonna be all. So TV's Inman loves a hug with Camilla. I don't know what the date is on this one, but let me see if I can expose it right here. Um, Cutley TV presenter Inman Holmes provoked hundreds of online. Oh, this is new online complaints when he joked Prince Harry should be thrown over the balcony at Buckingham Palace. But the host of the breakfast on GB News is more friendly with other members of the royal family, perhaps too friendly. My favorite royal is Camilla, says Holmes 62. She's the best fun. I say to her, how's my favorite royal? And I like to hug her. Charles once asked me, should I be worried about the way you hug my wife? She'll make a great consort. Uh, Charles, I got a feeling that you need not worry. Um, while she may be great fun, nobody is going to take your emotional support, Camilla, away from you, nor you from her. I think you both of you are quite safe. Quite safe. And with that, I say let's have a sip of tea. Okay. So let me take your comments. Oh, I just thank you, Yvonne Clark. Happy Friday to you, and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Thank you ever so much for that. I mean, Meghan can't take a bad photo ever. I feel like I feel like I need surgery now. She's gorgeous. Yeah, they got like maybe two photos of Harry, maybe three, where Harry doesn't look unattractive, but Harry is like pulling a face of some sort. And with the Duchess of Sussex, I think they found one photo where she was like sucking her teeth or whatever, and that is supposed to be her ugly photo. Y'all keep digging because you're not going to find one. The Duchess of Sussex has a very pleasant disposition. She's a very warm and friendly person, and you're just not going to catch her out like that. Let me see. Harry loves his granny, and we can't blame him for that. Yeah, Harry loves his granny, and someday if there is like some type of control that has been taken of the queen and her affairs or whatever, hopefully we'll find out about it. There's so many bad negative books out there that it's going to be really tough to know what is or is not true. But again, if you hear it from the Sussexes, then you know that it's true, because remember, there are no leaks in Montecito. There are no leaks in Montecito. So unless you hear it from the Sussexes, then let's assume that it's not likely the truth. William and Kate don't even live together. They can't hide a loveless marriage forever. I don't think they're really hiding it now. I've seen rattlesnakes that seem warmer to one another than that. Okay. I was Miss VSN on today. Yes, Miss VSN is. I tell you, I take Miss VSN as like a way to relax myself. She is, she's just so calming and relaxing, so calming and relaxing. Okay. Right here it says, over in the UK, the Queen can't take possession of the children. They belong to her. Even I'm sorry, can take possession of the children. They belong to her, even though she did not carry them for 9 months, and that is what I am banking on. Well, yeah, the apparently, depending on what part of the line of succession you're in, the queen is the legal custodian of the grandkids. Now, whether or not that extends to the Sussexes or how long, or I don't know the fine point of that rule or law, but I guess it is some type of patent that says that the queen has custody of the grandchildren. And so I believe Princess Diana was required to ask permission to take the grandchildren on travels and such. Hello, Ivy here. Hey, Ivy's here today. Hi, Ivy. Let's see. Thanks. I go back to 1066 in terms of the Royals. Okay, of course she does. He's Inman Home supporting his side chick. Sorry, emotional support horse. Who is she again? That is the emotional support Camilla. Okay, I think it's time for a break beat. Did you guys see this? Did you guys see this? How cool is that? I had to like really zoom in so you could see the finer details. And I'm not talking about freckles. I'm talking about the actual mirror reflection on those aviators. How sweet is that? Is that adorable or what? And look at how smooth the Duchess of Sussex skin is, even up close. Look at how smooth. It is a total contrast. Okay, I'm not going to be petty like that, but there's a total and complete contrast to someone who's actually a little younger than her, ever so slightly. But look at how smooth her skin is, ever so smooth. And right there, the apple of her eyes. Very, very cool. She can take possession of the children, period. Archie and Lily are her great grandchildren, not her grandchildren. And the hell that wouldn't, yeah, I don't, even if that were true that she could. Yeah, yeah. Then they really would see some ugliness. They would really see the ugly side of a lot of people. I won't even say what people, but yeah, that would get ugly fast. That's the scary part. They took Meghan off of Archie's birth certificate. If something happened to Harry, how will that play out? It'll play out that we already know that they did that. That's how that would play out. That's all I'm going to say is that we already know. Let me see. Archie and Lily are not grands; they are great grands, and yes, that's right. They're great grandchildren and half American. Try if they might, but I wouldn't want to f around and find out. I know that's right. I know that's right. Oh boy, that would get ugly. Yes, Archie and Lilybeth also has U.S. citizenship. Meghan can fight in U.S. courts. That's right. Yeah, I would take the U.S. court's decision over any medieval royal patent or something like that any day of the week. Okay, isn't it the monarchy? And doesn't that move to Charles once he's king? I'm referring to the grand. Oh, yeah, Teresa Weissman. That is a good point. Once Charles becomes king, then of course, and that's why. Oh, I tell you, I haven't, I guess, uttered my opinion about this in quite some time, but that Mitchum Roland wannabe, that individual right there, could you imagine if he controlled the purse strings for the Sussexes? If Harry would have not left once those Cambridge kids were old enough to start going out and doing the senior royal duties, could you imagine how he would have treated Harry and the Duchess of Sussex? Or should I say, how he would have tried to treat them? It would have been a nightmare. He would have really shown his true colors. No pun intended. He would have really shown his true colors. He would have really exhibited the worst of the narcissistic behavior, if not borderline sociopath. He would have really shown himself complete. A matter of fact, since we're on that topic, by the way, Dorothy Ross, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you for being a member. And especially thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Okay, you guys, trigger alert, trigger alert, trigger alert. Um, I found this yesterday and I had the full intentions of sharing it today. It just really tells you who Harry was dealing with. Uh, oh my goodness, where is that? Where is it? Where is it? Come on, come on, come on. Hmm. Oh, is it here? Well, I don't want to use that one though. So give me a second. Let me work this out. Because I definitely don't want to use that. That is no good. But oh, there we go. So let me bring that back up again. I have a shorter version that I'd like to share with you guys. Okay. Oh, there we have it. There we have it. Got it, got it, got it. Okay. Be prepared to adjust your sound. I'll play it twice just in case.
I feel tempted to cry, God for Harry, England and St George. But I really don't want to lower the tone by bringing my brother into it.
One more time. Turn your sound up.
I feel tempted to cry, God for Harry, England and St George. But I really don't want to lower the tone by bringing my brother into it.
As I have been saying for the longest, he has a very negative, glib sense of humor. And in particular, even though everybody else seems to be laughing, notice he's not.
I feel tempted to cry, God for Harry, England and St George. But I really don't want to lower the tone by bringing my brother into it.
You all, please tell me you didn't just smash your electronic devices. Please tell me that I didn't just cause you to lose your electronic devices. I hope that that did not happen. When I first saw that, I was just like, oh, I know, I know. Let me see. I don't understand this type of dry humor. That's because he's dry. He's as dry as they get. That type of humor. You know where that humor really goes over big? I'm going to let you know where it goes over really big. There is a crowd that really appreciate that humor. It's that crowd right there. Oh, I bet you when he says something as dry as that, I bet you they roll on the floor and start kicking their feet and um oh, I mean to tell you, you would think it was Red Fox just entered the room. I mean, I bet you they howl and scream and pretend to cry and exactly. Connie Balmer. Hi, Connie. Yes, exactly. Exactly. One more time. One more time.
I feel tempted to cry, God for Harry, England and St George. But I really don't want to lower the tone by bringing my brother into it.
That is the future right there. And you know this was from a while ago because look at how much hair he got. But yeah, a real comedian this one. Let's see. A real comedian he is. Uh I didn't even like Mr. Bean's dry humor. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I've had this for a while and I don't think I've ever shared it before, but oh, oh, William, William, what are you doing? And what are you guys doing? There's 10, what is it? 1,035 people in the live chat. Thank you so much. Now that is a happy Friday. That is a happy Friday. Anyway, I'm going to move on from this before we lose any electronic devices. Yeah, he's a horse's bottom for sure. Oh, and I have some good news. Good news for anyone who lives in the Caribbean or the Commonwealth. This was probably the last. This was probably the last of the Commonwealth tours. As you can see here, Prince Edward's royal tour of the Caribbean will be among the last to take place, campaigners predict, as their trip has been marked by anti colonial protests and calls for slavery reparations. Yeah. So not only there, but you can see it here. I believe that um, there's going to be a lot of uh, I guess, blowback from this, and yeah, it'll probably be the last. I couldn't, but then again, I didn't think the first one would happen. I didn't believe the second would happen. So, knowing the Windsors, there's no reason to believe that there won't be another one. But I kind of think that that's it for the anything that looks that colonial, go and visit. But if you want a textbook example of the best way to do a modern royal tour, you need only look to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. When they went to South Africa, it was absolutely flawless. When you do a royal tour, that's how you do it. This is the template that the royal family should consider, which I'm not trying to help them, but this is the template that they should use next time they decide that they want to do a royal tour. That's your example right there. Don't do this. Notice, and was one of the squatties who mentioned that the other day, that he's elevated on this platform as a reassurance that he is more important, that he is more worthy, he is ordained, or however you want to describe it, that he is above everyone else. He's above reproach. He's above good fashion sense. He's above a lot of things, but that is something they just shouldn't have done it. They shouldn't have done. Yeah, no mask for them. And we'll never know the truth about that. But just think of all of the places that they've gone during this pandemic, and they didn't wear a mask. Not Charles, not his emotional support, Camilla, not even the Queen. Nobody was wearing a mask during most of the pandemic. Every time they had a chance to take the mask off, they just would. And it didn't seem to bother them that other people were wearing masks. It didn't seem to bother them at all. So they just continued on like it was no big deal. No discernible skills, bankrupt company, 1.7 million unpaid debt, married Ed Kirching. Was that a first husband? Kirching? Wait a minute. Married Ed Kirching. What does that mean? Okay, married Ed is obviously Edwina, but I don't get that one. Total non-entity. Award third class. Thanks, Mom. Anyway, this is the duo that they are rolling out to replace the Sussexes. Um, this is the new Harry and Meghan. I don't know why they put a pound on her coat like that, but I didn't do these. I got this off of Twitter, I think. But that's the new Harry and Meghan. These are the two that are supposed to take over for them. They are going to take the world by storm. Do you hear me? They have never had it so good. I mean, just look at their tour there. A force to be reckoned with. They surely are. Let me see. Let me see. Ed Edward Kerchief, Kaching, Chaching. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, Kaching. That means money in her. Okay, got it. Thank you so much. I wasn't sure about that. Okay, so that was her way of escaping debt, allegedly. Got it. And so right here, a lot of you guys don't know much about her, right? Well, oh, hi, Miss VSN. Now I see you. A lot of y'all don't know much about her, but she's had her issues too. She tried to continue, bless her heart, she tried to continue working for a PR firm, which is, if she worked for a PR firm, how do you explain this? How do you explain this? She worked for a PR firm, right? How in the world? Well, I guess that doesn't mean she was good at her job, But how in the world did they get into such a mess with the reparations thing where they had no particular answer for anything, not reparations and not an apology. They had all that time to be prepared for that. And so the Sophie tapes, I know you guys are thinking is something kind of, nasty with that. But no, the Sophie tapes is where she said some really awful things about the royal family. I mean, awful. She had plenty to say about them. She was caught in some type of sting operation from the tabloid media. The one that wants you to believe that she wore a slinky dress or that she wowed them with that transparent, whatever that thing she had on. Well, as you know, if they could say that, then the tabloids will a slinky dress. If that dress wasn't as slinky as wearing a paper bag. Okay, Sheila Hilton, thank you so much. Sheila Hilton has gifted a chat. There, I couldn't get that out. Made fun of Harry in that speech. Let me see. Las Vegas Gate, entire British press had a pic on front page. He's not a nice brother. Yeah. Oh, so that's where that's. Oh, yeah. So that was in reference to the Las Vegas Gate. I get it now. Yes, yes. That was about that time. So, oh yeah, how tacky is that? If you guys don't remember, that was when Harry had the photos from Las Vegas, and so yeah, he made fun of Harry in that speech. I didn't want to lower the tone. If he didn't want to lower the tone, he shouldn't have showed up. Okay, so thank you for that, Sheila Hilton. Thank you for that explanation. Okay. So there is the mother of all gifts, a signed photo of. Now, this is when I'm about to get really messy, if I haven't already. Um, oh, let me see. She worked for a PR firm, but she was prepared by the courtiers. Was this their payback for Sophie tapes? Oh man, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. Let's see. Hi, Baron and Squatty. Slick Willie always used the Duke of Sussex, I believe that is, as the butt of all his jokes. Camilla and Kate are the only women that wore white to someone else's wedding. Isn't that true? Isn't that true? Because Camilla did the same thing to Princess Diana. Super sticker. Thank you so much, Denise Taylor. Thank you for the super sticker. Happy Friday to you, and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Um, yeah, happy Friday. Um, let's see. Let me see what else we got here before I talk about this one. Let me see. Harry was young and single then. Who cares what he did? William cheated allegedly with Rose too. I had to throw that alleged in there. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, that was that. Yeah. Oh, the photo. The photo. I believe. I hope that this will be the last of something like this. I could see if you give something like this to say an individual, like maybe when they are receive their investiture or something like that, but not to a foreign head of state. Not to a foreign head of state. This was just ridiculous. Um, I wonder what would happen if they gave that to Medea. What do you think would happen if they gave something like that to Medea? I was thinking about that last night. What what if they visited Medea and she was say, I don't know, president of anything, and she gave them, well, I could imagine what Medea would have gave them something for medicinal purposes, likely, and they gave her that. What do you think would happen? Oh, I would pay good money to see Medea's. Oh, yeah. I would pay good money to see Medea's reaction to receiving a, autographed photo from, the Wessexes. Oh, man. That would be hilarious. Um, let's see. And in the spirit of that, let me see if I have something for you all. Okay. Keeping that going, keeping the messy going, if you will. Yeah, I woke up on the wrong side of messy today. Okay, let me see if I can find that. Yes, I woke up on the wrong side of messy. Uh, come on, my dear, where are you? I'm trying to find my dear. Let me find my dear for you guys. I didn't even think I was going to go there, so I didn't have it prepared, but let's see if I can make this happen. Okay, let me do this. Oh, there she is. There she is. Now, after the there it is. This was one of the memes that I made some time ago. Harry, Meghan, grab your baby and come on. This was after we found out that Tyler Perry helped the Sussexes escape from Narnia. That was my reaction to it. You knew I had some kind of reaction, didn't you? That was my reaction to it. And I wasn't the only one who was caught up in the moment. There was others. There were others. And let's see. Where's the other one? Oh, is that how that works? There it is. That was my reaction, right? Let me show you what someone else did. This one is not mine. Tyler Perry's Madeira Royal Safe House. Don't you love it? Don't you just love it? Um, what you want me to do with this? I got a perfect place for it, baby. She'd walk into her bathroom and oh, Teresa, that is too funny. I love that. Hello, Audrey Teschner. I hope you're doing well. Oh my goodness. Yeah, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Yes, put Medea on the balcony. I can see y'all in a good mood today too. Yes, put Medea on the balcony. That's all you would need to do is put Medea on the balcony. That would complete everything. Well, and then of course I made one for Lady C. You guys have probably seen that one too. Sometimes when I've had enough of them, I get a little into my feelings. And anyway, you could imagine when them and they gets on my nerves. There you go. Uh, okay, you all, I am drifting into a weird place. We have to move on. We just have to, but I love Medea, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. But we are getting weird, and it is time to move on. Very much time to move on. So say farewell to Medea so we can go to some other places. All right. Thank you, Medea. Hello. Hello. Okay, you guys, that was fun. Let me see this last comment here. I know Harry loves his grandmother, but how could he be okay with his father, brother pulling his security and leaking his location so that he is hounded by the paparazzi. He shouldn't be okay with that. He shouldn't be okay with it, and I don't think anybody should be okay with it. There is absolutely no way to get past that one. Um, I believe Harry is willing to do certain things to make sure that he secure his children's future, and that the Sussexes are charged with one very important thing. They have to make sure that the children are safe um, in the future, because they have a legacy. They have the Sussex family legacy will be built upon how the children are raised, how they are integrated into the royal family, because at some point, Harry is going to need to go back um, on several occasions for several different reasons. And when that happens, he has to have a good foundation for the children to travel over there. He just can't hop in and out of there for just those occasions. I think there should be some visits and some connections in between those times. But when the Queen passes away, Harry's relationship with the family is not going to end at that point. That's still his family. So I'm pretty sure that the Sussexes have given deep consideration as to how they are going to um, regulate these visits and how they are going to get along with the family in the future. Okay, I'm glad you enjoyed that. Let me see. Medea would be turning that balcony out. I know. Could you imagine if somebody like bumped into her and she'd be like, baby, don't bump into Medea's purse. Medea's got her iron in the purse." Oh, let's see. Okay, so you guys changing gears again. Thank you for being here, everyone. Let's see. Where is there she is. Oh, well, I forgot why I put this here, but anyway. Changing gears. There we go. The photo on the right, I'm sure you guys have seen it. The photo on the left, where Harry's wedding band is so prominent. Most royal men do not wear their wedding bands. They'll wear their pinky ring. As far as I know, I think Prince Harry is the only senior royal who has worn his wedding band um, continuously. I don't think most of them do that. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that that is the case. That's what I love about that photo, is that the wedding band is so prominent. I don't ever see that too often, so I'm glad to see that there. That relationship and his family is everything, and I'm just so glad that he's happy. So that is why I wanted to share that one. Okay, and there is something called the V. I believe it's something V on TikTok, where they talk about how couples tend to not, is it the V or the A or whatever it is, but it's couples tend to lean into one another when they're into each other. They tend to lean inward. Um, they create a bridge, an invisible bridge with their heads. Um, I don't know how many photos of the Cambridges that I've seen where that just does not exist. It just doesn't exist. And there they are with the oh, I cut that photo off by mistake, but yeah, that is the lady from BAFTA that they hired. What is her name? Anyway, but she's the new PR person for the Cambridges. But yeah, she's it won't make a difference. I think she's had some kind of problems of her own without the Cambridges. So it's curious that they would choose her. But anyway, have you guys seen this one? This is Queen Bey and Jay-Z. And this is a little still shot from that um, video where they turn around to salute our Princess Meghan. Well, one of the squatties reimagined this image, and I don't know that I'm so crazy about it because of the way they're dressed, but um, I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. I mean, it's okay to have fun, I believe. But there you have the original, and there you have the reimagined. Let me see. Probably had previous plans to move her while she was in the Invictus so that he couldn't visit her on his return. Oh, Tasha Mack, that is brilliant. Yeah, they probably wanted to move the Queen so in case Harry decided to go on the way back, but because the Duke of Sussex lives in a place where there are no leaks, and because the Duke of Sussex is a brilliant soldier, after all, he is the Ginger Avenger, there was no possibility that they could have ever seen that coming. Thank you for that. Okay. All right. But yeah, so that is the original. Boy, I tell you, money looks good on everybody, don't it? All right. William settled for Kate because all the others he's wanted said no. Yeah, well, you know what? We're going to get to that too. We're going to get to that. Okay, hit it, Annie. I said, hit it, Annie. Th- Now, if squatties can reimagine stuff, then so can I. There is the Beyonce and Jay Z, but what about me and Beyonce? You guys didn't know that we also, what do you call it? We go back like cornrows. See there? You don't know who I know. You don't know who I know, people. You don't know who I know or who I imagine I know in my imagination. So yeah, me and Beyonce, we go back like cornrows too. That's it. Just wanted to share that. Don't treat me any different. Please don't treat me any different. Just mistreat me as you always have. Baron, because the Unroyals don't have foresight concerning Harry and Meghan, they couldn't anticipate how much their strategy would explode in their faces and propel Harry and Meghan into the stratosphere. Amen, amen, amen. Marcy says, don't forget, Doolittle Jazz Hands Mumble Kate publicly shrugged off her husband. Yes, I still have that video. I still have that one. You know, I save receipts. If the monarchy was a meritocracy, yeah, I bet you didn't think I could get that one out, did you? If the monarchy was a meritocracy, I don't know what it means. Prince Baltimore would never inherit the throne. He would have, we would have King Henry. I'm sorry. I do know what it means. Meritocracy means if he earned it rather than inherited it, right? That is meritocracy. You earn it by merit. See there? I know you were trying to get me, Kim, but you don't know who I know, and you don't know how many words I. You don't know how many words I know. Oh boy, I did kind of bite the corner of my mouth when I said it, but. But the important thing is I was able to get it out. All right, so next, still with the Thomas Sparkles. Did I share this one with y'all yesterday? Someday we'll find out the McDonald's connection for Royals and Dreamers at the Jubilee. Deanna C, thank you so much for the super sticker. Happy Friday to you. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. The image of the queen on the left, that was created because the queen owned a property that was inhabited by a McDonald's. So that's how that reimagined image of the queen was created. I could just imagine the queen working the register at McDonald's. Hello. How- Never mind, I can't do it. How may I help? I can't do it. Okay. Again, thank you, Deanna C. All right, let's change gears. I'm gonna hold off on the Afro Annie for right now. Yeah, we've been saying this. Good to know that others are seeing it too. I actually remember soon after Meghan moved to the UK, there were photos of Carol racing over to Kensington Palace for a big planning session with Kate. I believe that was about a lot more than style. Actually, as for Tina Brown's summary of Kate's pre Megan style, not so much. I mean, Kate did wear a lot of high street stuff, but she also wore tons of ridiculous McQueen coat dresses and Victorian style Catherine Walker stuff, most of which was bespoke at exuberant costs. Even Kate's high street stuff was pretty bad. Those were the Button years, the Dolly years, the Marilyn Monroe moment years, the dressing like her mother years. And so, after all that careful planning, Kate just decided to F it and cosplay Megan constantly. So I don't know where that comes from, but thank you so much for that, Sussex Daily. And that is so accurate that she has gone through so many variations in style only to return to the conclusion that the Duchess of Sussex is a modern princess, a very modern princess. I said it before and I will say it again. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have not put a foot wrong since they left Narnia. Not a single thing have they done wrong. They have not embarrassed that family. They have not done anything overly commercial or anything that was any further than just an investment for their family's financial future and security. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Not one single misstep. We only ever see the Duchess of Sussex like what one on average once every what 3 to 4, or is it every 5 months? So this idea that she can't wait to find the cameras, and this is a new mom. They are nesting. They are building a family together. And like anybody in her position, working professional or not, she is being very careful to take time with her family. There has been absolutely no embarrassments caused by the Sussexes toward that family, not even by giving an interview, because that interview was nothing that hasn't happened before. And it will happen again. As a matter of fact, when it comes to interviews, the only I'm sorry, but I have to say it. The only interview that they should ever regret having taken place is the one that the BBC, this one, that's the train wreck. That's the interview that cost them over 12 million US dollars. That interview right there. That one. That's the money shot right there. Worry about that interview. Okay. The only time we've heard from him since was that day he made that pathetic effort to come out there and oh my goodness. Uh yeah, they're still whining about it, but you know what? they've all given interviews, and the truth is, the Sussexes have not embarrassed them. The Sussexes made their case. And we all know that Harry said what he said for security purposes. And by the security, meaning that he let them know that he is willing to sing like Aretha Franklin if he has to, if it comes to that. So that interview was just putting the family on notice. So, um, but it is what it is. Okay. So, again, like I said, there has been no missteps by the Sussexes since they left Narnia. Let's see, the law in the UK, but not in America. Archie and Elizabeth has U.S. citizen. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on. Let me take him away. Oh, you know what? The other day, I meant to bring this up. Don't trust Daily Mail website. Microsoft browser warns users. Mail Online rated 1 out of 5 for credibility by New Future to fight fake news. Daily Mail, company UK, whatever. Proceed with caution. This is something that comes up when you go on their webpage. Proceed with caution. This website generally fails to maintain basic standards of accuracy and accountability. Um, of course it does. That's Lord Nappyhead's paper. That is Lord Nappyhead's paper. The truth is very difficult to find there. Lots of propaganda, lots of lies, but very little by way of truth. Lord Nappyhead is the owner of the Daily Fail. Did he inherit that paper? I think he inherited that paper. Um, Pays no UK tax, allegedly, on the $1 billion fortune. For tax avoiding purposes, Tory boy Jonathan is French. He inherited his title and a controlling stake in his lying rag from his father, said someone who made that. Um, but yeah, so the former S curl model, um, Lord Nappyhead, and his paper, they are very friendly. They are very friendly with the Cambridges. You won't find too many photos of them together, but they are very friendly with the Cambridges. Okay, let me see. Trolls and British media should go back to re-listen to the Oprah interview and their engagement interview. They will find out who the Sussexes are, what they stand for. Good point. Let me see, Baron. Have you spoken about Thomas Markle interview with what is that DW yet? Sorry, but I watched it yesterday. DW. I'm not sure what that is. Let me think about that for a minute. DW. I don't know who that is. Um, but no, I didn't see it. Okay. So this is what the Daily Mail is capable of. On the one hand, on the left, they had the, you know, oh God, I'm not even going to read that out loud at the top. That is so disturbing. But when CBS were talking about the Oprah interview, they actually blurred out part of that top left front page. Now, Sarah Vine could have found so many words in the English language that she could have used, but that was deliberate. That was quite deliberate. And then, of course, the other one, the Daily Fail. Um, what does it say there? Harry's girl is almost straight out of Compton, gang scarred home of her mother. Revealed, so will he be dropping by for tea? So they were trying to paint this picture of Prince Harry coming from polite society, and that Prince Harry would, go to the ghetto, and there would be people stopping and staring. What is this guy doing here? And gunshots ringing out. That is the image that they were trying to paint for polite society, right? But then by the time of the wedding, there is this right here. Meghan, solo feminist, walks halfway down the aisle, and why Charles, not mom, is taking her to the altar. A magically modern royal wedding. How sweet is that? You almost wouldn't even know that it was the same paper, would you? On the one hand, they got this um, thing on the left, these two things, but then by the wedding day, all is forgiven and all is looked past. And, like Angela Levin says, remember, she says, and maybe we should just set set it aside from now, and just set it to the side, and that we could all rejoice in the Queen's 70 years on the throne, her jubilee. Just set it to the side right now. So that's what they are hoping, is that at that point they could just set it to the side, have this big giant souvenir issue of the Daily Mail. So they were making money left and right, whether they said something good or said something bad. The fail was standing to make money either way. That's what's so tragic about it, is that either way, they were going to make money. So yeah, very very nasty way to do business. Oh, Dan Wooten, DW. Oh no, certainly not. I haven't seen that. Um, or is what is that? It's DW is a Dutch news network. I didn't see that one either. I didn't see any of his interviews. I think I may have heard like 3 or 4 words out of his mouth before I switch it to something else. Okay, let me move on. 1089. I love it. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Now look at that spread right there. These are a few receipts that I've kept. The Queen humiliates Kate, a plastic princess designed to breed. Kate collapses. Royal romance. What is that? In blink, whatever it is. A plastic princess. Okay, that repeats. Shows some steel. Wait, no. Feeling the Christmas strain. Are you yet, Kate? Are you, Kate? And then there is. Oh, that's too small. Weighty Katie. Kate fears shock news. Intimate pics. Ooh, I think we saw those, haven't we? And then there's I'm just kidding. Let me see. Charles to blame for Williams' reluctance to marry Weighty Katie. Am I right? Was there like 10 years, 10 years of this before they got married? Oh. Isn't it amazing that this is the way they spoke about Kate, right? They spoke about Kate in this tone. And then I'll tell you what, put that on the back burner for a minute, and let's remember the invisible contract. On the left side, no contract. On the right side, contract. Left side, super HD, 400K, whatever. On the right side, filters, filters, filters. Thank you, Annie Bullard. I keep my receipts. So true, so true. Okay, now invisible contract on the left, no contract on the right. These photos were taken at the same event. Contract to your left, no contract on the right. I think they forgot to add the filters on the right. And then all of a sudden, look at what happened. Let's move that pot back up to the front of the stove. Charles for sale furor. Of course, on one side of that front page, they are condemning Prince Charles, cash for honors and all that kind of stuff. But next to it, William and Kate eye up a surprise move to Windsor. Huh? Is there a message there? Charles is in trouble, but Will and Kate will make a great alternate. They should go next. I think that's what the mail is saying. There is no honor among those people, is it? And then look here on the right side. Queen, Kate, King and Queen, the new King and Queen. Meet the new queen, king and queen. The next queen, king and queen. I mean, what a propaganda blitz. Can you believe that? Have you guys seen all of these together before? And thank you, whoever put this together on Twitter some time ago. But when I saw it, I'm like, oh, I got to keep that. I mean, just how obvious can you be, right? So they went from here, from all this, and then once they found somebody that they could, destroy, someone that would be a great fodder, a calf, a fatted calf for the lamb. Once they had someone that they could destroy and create that good versus evil narrative, they went from this to this. Make that make sense. Just smiling and oh my goodness. Okay, so just thought I would share that with you. It just doesn't get more obvious than this. From that to that. That is how the tabloids and of course the royal family and such, that is how the whole institution runs. It's a blood sport, you guys. It's a blood sport. Okay, let's see here. They just bumped Charles and Camilla and didn't bother telling them for a minute there. William knows he and Kate can be some sneaky snakes. Yes, you're right. You're right. You're right. Where is it? Let me find it. Oh, there you go. Airbrushing. Now let me find that photo of the Duchess of Sussex that was so up close. It was the one with the glasses, right? Where oh, there it is. Look at there. No airbrushing necessary. No airbrushing necessary. Look, even with that super close up. Um ugh. Yeah. I see what y'all mean. I get it. I get it. I get it. I so get that. Okay, so let me look at some more comments. Ivy, I think Ivy's leaving us right now. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now. Bye, Ivy. I'm not so good with the bye, with the hello, Ivy here. That one I'm good at, but bye for now. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. What y'all think? Let me see. Yes, Baron. Silly Willie got cold feet when Kate gave him an ultimatum at age 24 and he broke up with her. Oh, yeah, I remember they had some kind of breakup, but I just wasn't paying that much attention to them. Sorry, but Willie and Katie will be in their golden years before they become king and queen. Most likely, most likely. Yeah, because Charles is going to be there for a while. I give Charles at least 20 to 25 years. Let me see. They realize that they are not going to stop this wedding, so it's about cashing in and lining their pockets. Oh, you mean with the fail with with this? Yeah, and these are just the two that the three that I decided to bring up. But I have saved quite a few things that I didn't even know or that I forget that I have from time to time, and I bring them out when I need to explain something. So that is typically what I do is that I just bring them out when I feel that need to do that. But what a rotten way to do business, and how terrible to make other people's lives so miserable so often. Not even just for profits, but I think some of it is just out of spite, out of hatred, and of course the R word, if you will. So much of it is born out of that. So uh let me see. Some time ago, let me see if I can find that one. Uh, mm, nope, 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 nope. But yeah, some time ago, I made a video about when Oprah and you know what, you guys, I'm going to figure out if I can do this or not without getting myself in trouble. If I can't find it one way, I'll see if I can find it another way. But let me see. Don't mess with Oprah. It's been a year. I made a video some time ago where I spoke about Oprah and oh, I know how I can do that. With Oprah and what's her name? Sarah Ferguson, Sarah Toe Suck Ferguson, where Sarah spoke so clearly about the things that had happened to Princess Diana. And, and this was while Diana was still alive. And Oprah said that we have the tabloid here, but you all have it so much worse. She said the tabloid over there is absolutely vicious. And of course, Sarah Ferguson was, she could only speak for herself, but she also spoke about the experience that both she and Diana had at that time. And Diana was still alive. So if you ever have a chance to see it, it is absolutely haunting. And I'll see if I can bring that tomorrow, and we'll talk about the parallels between that and anyway, so I think I'm just about good for today. I am going to give love to our faves. Thank you all. 1,000. I think we were at about 1,100 today. And don't forget, you guys, please subscribe if you have not subscribed yet, because um, Royal Sussex is nearly at 14,000 subscribers. 14,000 ride or die subscribers. Don't forget, y'all, we go back like cornrows. So please do subscribe if you haven't already. Especially you guys that are watching on television. Please, if you've never subscribed on your phone or whatever, please do that today. It would be so helpful. Um, Let me give thanks to our faves, and then I'll look at some comments before we avenge ourselves out of here. Thank you, Doria, for your awesomeness. Thank you, our queen of everything. And thank you, Princess Diana, who had the foresight to know that Harry was going to need some help and guidance to break free from Narnia. And he has. And I think he has done so well for himself. So thank you, Princess Diana. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Yes, ride or die, ride or die. Goodbye, all. We'll meet up in the next chat. Absolutely. Uh, let me see. Okay. Let's look for a last comment for the day. Baron, do that people sleep right at night because they tried everything already, and Harry and Meghan thrive. Yeah, Harry and Meghan, no matter what they've done, the Sussexes are still winning. They are still winning. And our Duchess is still absolutely gorgeous. They have not put a foot wrong. They have not. Meghan has always used lotion and oils on her skin her whole life. Black folks know that we have to lotion up all the time. That's why black don't crack. I tell you, if you've ever spent time in Las Vegas or someplace, it is so dry and arid out there. If you're not oiling up your skin out there in Vegas, oh boy, you're gonna do something really awful to yourself if you don't. Cracked lips, everything comes out in Vegas. So yeah, I spent some time out there and it was awful on the skin. Um, Let's see. With the Sussexes, Donna Black. They are very the legacy television. They are very particular about things that have already aired, and they don't like to make it easily accessible. So I don't know how you can find it. I would like to see it again myself. And everyone was hoping that for the anniversary of the broadcast that they would repeat it, and they did not. So best thing I can say is if you can find someone who saved it on their DVR or whatever, that is probably the best thing that you can do, because otherwise it's nearly impossible to find things. And they are so good with the algorithm that to try to find it someplace else, if you do find it, you best record it because it won't be there for long. They'll take it away if it's on YouTube or something like that. But yeah, good luck to you finding that. I wish I could. But yeah, so I'll try to do something with the Oprah talking to Sarah Ferguson. I'll try to do something with that tomorrow. So happy Friday, one and all. Thank you all for being here. Last word of the day. Let's see. I saved the interview, but I don't know how to share it. Oh, very good. You know, by the time it came on, I was scrambling around here trying to figure out how to bring it up on my television because I had cable at the time, but I didn't ever watch it, which is why I don't have it anymore. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Lorna Williams. I have had a good time today. I was feeling kind of messy, and I had a chance to get that out of my system. Yes, happy birthday to all that's celebrating a birthday today. Very good idea. Thank you. Okay. Let me see. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Is it your birthday today? Happy birthday if it is. Happy. Oh, yeah, it is your birthday. Patrice Patrick, happy birthday. Thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Yes, Charlotte B. Happy birthday. Yes, Patrick. Anniversary. That means birthday, though, right? Anniversary, something like that. Anyway, don't get me started with my French lessons again. Okay, you guys, we are so out of here. Bon nuit. Bona Sarah, bon nuit. Let me see. Bonsoir, bon nuit. Blue bonnet butter. Everything's better with blue bonnet on it. Okay, last word. Yes, that's perfect right there. Thank you, Rose Roberts. Everyone have a good day. That's perfect. Thank you for that lovely last word of the day. Okay. And cue Ginger Avenger. Hit it, Harry. Okay. Oh wow. Wow, nice. Nice. I see that just since I've been on, there's been 13 new subscribers. Look at what God can do, right? That is awesome. Thank you guys. New subscribers, love it. That is the I am touched. Remember when I was looking to see if I had made 13,000 and I looked and it was like well over that. I was like, "You guys, we're going to get over 13," and while I was talking, it was like a whole bunch of new subbies came in and I got a little choked up at the end of the day. Yeah, that was amazing. So, thank you, thank you, thank you for making Royal Sussex incredibly successful as a Sussex friendly safe space. And thank you, moderators, for helping to make this a safe space for everybody. You guys have been awesome. And without the moderators, believe me, we wouldn't have as much fun here. But because of the moderators and the fact that with them, I've been able to like block a ton of haters. So it changes the experience for everyone. So thank you, moderators. Okay. Thank you, Abby Rosemary, Reba Henderson, PQ Mont, Elizabeth Daniels, Mary H, Mo Shannon, Abby Rosemary, Audrey Teschner, Fancy Fancy, Annie Bullard, and so on. Elizabeth Daniels, Teresa 1001, Karen. Oh, you still have oh, that's interesting. Okay, guys, I'm out. Thank you so much. Gotta go. Love you guys.